Have you ever wondered what role the ego plays in your life? Is it the hero, the villain, or perhaps something in between? It's a fascinating topic to delve into, so buckle up for an enlightening journey into the realm of the ego, and more specifically, the phenomenon known as ego death. Ego death is a concept that might sound a bit daunting at first. After all, the word death is not exactly comforting, but fear not, for it's not as morbid as it sounds. Ego death is essentially a profound psychological experience that one undergoes, where they momentarily lose their sense of self-identity. It's like stepping outside of your own self and seeing things from an entirely new perspective. Imagine your ego as a fortress. It's sturdy, it's secure, and it's a place you've grown accustomed to. Now imagine that fortress crumbling down brick by brick, revealing a vast open landscape beyond. That's what ego death is like. It's the deconstruction of the fortress that is your ego, allowing you to explore the limitless expanse of your consciousness. So, how does one experience ego death? It might occur during deep meditation, spiritual practices, or sometimes during traumatic life events. It's like a sudden click in the mind, a moment of realization that you are not just your thoughts, your body, or your emotions. You are something far more profound and interconnected with the universe. One of the primary signs of ego death is a sense of detachment from your personal identity. You might feel like you're observing your thoughts, actions, and emotions from a third-person perspective. It's like watching a movie where you are both the viewer and the protagonist. Another sign is a feeling of oneness with the universe. The boundaries between you and everything else start to blur. You might realize that you are not a separate entity, but a part of the grand cosmic tapestry. Now, you might wonder, what does ego death have to do with finding one's soul purpose? Well, quite a lot actually. You see, our ego often keeps us tethered to our fears, insecurities, and limiting beliefs. It dwells on past regrets and future anxieties, preventing us from living in the present moment. When ego death occurs, these barriers fall away. The noise in your mind quietens down, allowing the whispers of your soul to come forth. The experience can provide a clearer understanding of your desires, values, and purpose. It's like cleaning a foggy mirror and seeing your reflection for the first time. You may discover aspects about yourself that were previously hidden or ignored. You may uncover passions and interests that align with your true self. In the grand scheme of things, ego death is a journey of self-discovery. It's about tearing down the walls of illusion and stepping into the truth of who you are. It's about finding your place in the universe and aligning with your soul's purpose. So the next time you ponder about the role of ego in your life, remember this: the ego is not the enemy. It's merely a part of you that needs to be understood and sometimes transcended. And when that happens, when you experience ego death, you might just find yourself on the path to discovering your soul's purpose.